Hey guys, it's Janice at Ozark Family Homestead, and today we are doing another weekly sale ad grocery haul video where we go through the best deals in the sale ads for the week, and I show you what I bought. And I'm going to tell you, you see my table? There's very, very little on the table this week. There is something on the table, you just can't see it, but this may be the smallest actual grocery haul that maybe I've ever done on the YouTube channel. I don't know. I don't recollect. It's small. One of the reasons for that, I don't know if you could tell behind me here, it's storming again. If I waited to film when it was not storming, then I don't know when I would film, because basically that's our life nowadays. It's storming, it's wet, it's just what it is. So if the power goes out or something, don't be surprised. It's just storming. But I am going to go ahead. I'm going to flip the camera around. I will show you the little bit that I purchased this week. No, I take that back. I did not purchase it this week. Shawn bought everything while he was in town. I didn't even make a trip into town because of the storms and things like that. And because the sale ads just aren't that exciting this week. It did not warrant me spending my time and extra gas for me to go into town. Shawn was already in town, and so he went ahead and did this shopping for me. So I will turn the camera around, show you the things that Shawn picked up for me. We're going to go through the Kroger sale ad, the paper ad. It's the only one I've got that's paper. And then we're going to go into the living room on the computer, and I will show you the other things in the Aldi and the 10 box ad too, and just show you the good deals there. And I'm kind of tossing around different ideas on what to do with the remainder of the grocery budget, and I was going to kind of talk those over with you guys as well. So I'll flip the camera around and we will get started. Here we go. See guys, this is my little grocery haul for the week. It's just little. So here's what I got. Okay, we're going to look at the sale ad here. Same thing as every week, double the fuel points. If you go shopping over the weekend, clip the digital coupon, the e-coupon, and go shopping Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, and you get double fuel points for discounts on gas for your vehicle. Good deal. The avocados in the sale ad for 77 cents. I'm thinking at Aldi, they've been running about 85 cents each. So at first I thought this was a okay deal. But when I compared it to Walmart, they have theirs marked down right now to 70 cents each. So skip that deal at Kroger and just go pick them up at Walmart if you're in there. As far as what is a good deal, let's go down here to the bottom and look at the cheese. So these are 1 pound blocks of Kroger cheese for $2.99. These are also a digital coupon, so you must clip them electronically. And that means there is a limit of 5 as well. So I did get the limit of 5. I just keep a stockpile of cheese in the refrigerator. And since these are the newest, they will go to the back of the stockpile. And I will be using the ones that have a more recent expiration date. And that's the way I work. The only cheeses I keep in stock nowadays, can you guys hear the thunder? It is rocking and rolling outside, and it is thundering pretty good. So we'll see. I don't know if it picks it up on camera or not. The only cheeses that I keep on hand right now are cheddar and mozzarella. And we just make do with those. If there's something special like Philly cheesesteaks, I will buy some sliced provolone, but it is not something that I keep in stock all the time. Okay, also in the sale ad, actually, not in the sale ad, in the online ad, because for whatever reason, Kroger does not put all the stuff in the sale ad anymore. But I did look online, and they do have the Mars candy bars, 99 cents. These would be the things like M&M's, Twix, Three Musketeers, I think, are the ones that I saw. Digital coupon, so you have to clip it, a limit of 5. So go ahead and pick those up if you can. They are, I think, slightly cheaper than what I can get them at Sam's Club, maybe by a penny or something like that. So it's an okay deal. I did skip those. We have gotten some of those as gifts from our grocery angels, and so I have chocolate in the snack drawer. I did go ahead and bypass that sale even though it's an okay sale. I had Shawn check the markdown salads, and he picked up 3 bags of the Asiago kale, marked down to $1.65. And not sure exactly what the plan is with this. I'm leaning towards tomorrow's lunch. I have planned to have loaded potatoes. And I thought about doing this on the side with the loaded potatoes. Oh, the downpour has started. It's coming down hard. It does this for a while, and then it stops, and then it does it some more. So, it's springtime. Our pond will be happy, and our gardens will grow well, right? That's what we're going to focus on. So, I'm thinking this will go with lunch tomorrow. That's my plan. And there's my grocery haul. Ta-da! Grand total at Kroger and for the week, since this is all I got for the whole week, came to $21.04. At the end of the video, we will deduct that amount from my grocery budget, and we will see what I have left. But now we're gonna move on into the living room. I still have the school table and stuff set up in there. We'll get on the laptop and we'll look over 10 box and Aldi sale ads. Okay, I have relocated over here to the laptop, and we are going to go through the sale ads at 10 box and Aldi. I'll tell you, Aldi short and sweet, very, very little going on at Aldi. 10 box, I am missing 10 box this week. There are good sales at 10 box, and I'm telling you that it is making me consider making a trip to the next closest 10 box. So maybe we'll just talk about that at the end of the video. Can you hear the thunder? It's thundering still. I'm gonna flip the camera around. We'll look over the sale ads online real quick, and then we'll talk about possibilities for next week. Very plausible possibilities. I'm really leaning towards going to 10 box. So we'll talk about that more here at the end of the video. I'm gonna flip the camera around real quick. Aldi sale ad here. I've got it pulled up online. One item in the sale ad that caught my attention, and it was the little mandarin oranges here. It says it is a 3-pound bag of mandarins for $2.89. The typical sale price is $2.99. So I like this 10 cents less on those bags, and I would be getting those if I wasn't still pretty stocked up on navel oranges. So I did pass this one up. At Walmart, you'd be paying $3.97 for the 3-pound bag. So that is a good deal. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and flip my tab over to show us the 10 box ad. And we're going to talk some numbers in that 10 box ad. Okay, I am going to try to film this while still moving things around here on the laptop. I do want to point out that all the sale prices are good through Tuesday, April 8th. 10 box Aldi and Kroger, their sales end then, so go in and get those if you can. Okay, moving on down here, page 1. What I am looking at is russet potatoes. 10-pound bag for $1.98. So 10 box adds the 10% upcharge. Even with the upcharge, that is a good deal for russet potatoes. And then the green grapes, $1.18 a pound. Even with the 10% upcharge added on, that is a great deal for grapes. So if I do make a trip to 10 box, I'm going to look at getting those 2 items. And then on page 2, let me try to scroll up. On the vine tomatoes here for 78 cents a pound. That is something I would pick up. I don't have any fresh tomatoes here in the house right now, and so I would go ahead and grab some of those. 78 cents a pound is a good deal for tomatoes. The garden salads at 78 cents per bag, really good deal. I don't know if I'll buy those or not. It's not something I typically use, but it's a good deal. If you need it, go ahead and get those garden salads. The leg quarters for 65 cents per pound. That is a good deal. I would bypass that one just because we have a good amount of chicken still in the freezer. And we're currently raising out Cornish cross meat birds that will fill our family's freezer here in the next couple months. So I am set on the chicken for now. However, I am very low in ground beef. Right now, I have 2 pounds of uncooked ground beef in the freezer and 2 pounds of cooked ground beef in the freezer. That's all I've got right now, and that's very, very low stock for me. At $2.98 a pound, that is a good deal. I did look up, Walmart is currently selling theirs for $3.99 a pound if you buy it in was it a 5 or 10 pound roll? You have to buy it in the larger roll to get the $3.99 price, and $2.98 a pound for a 10 pound roll. $2.98 per pound, and you have to buy it in a 10 pound roll for the 80%. So that is something that I would stock up on. I know in recent months the ground beef has been on sale here. I want to say for like over $3 a pound. It's been, I'll have to look up it on my little paper here. It's been over $3 a pound. So that is something that I would definitely pick up at 10 bucks if I were to go. So let's chit chat about possibilities here. Okay, got my clipboard here. We're gonna go over some numbers and some possibilities, and you guys are gonna help me come to a decision here. So I don't have to come to the decision today. So your input in the comments here is going to help me decide. Okay, let's go ahead and go through this first. I started with $1,100 for our family of 9. We deducted a once a month grocery stock up. We deducted 2 previous weeks of weekly sale ads, which were much larger than what is sitting here on the table now. We also deducted a Sam's Club grocery haul, a once a month stock up there. And so on last Friday's video, after all those deductions had been made, that $1,100 had whittled down to $297.69. And this little Kroger piddly haul was only the $21.04, which means right now I still have $276.65 left in the grocery budget. And Shawn gets paid again on April 10th. So this pay period technically goes through April 9th for our family. The question is, what do I do with the $276 that are still sitting there? I can just not spend it. I could roll it over into savings, and that's great. I could place an Amazon order there are some specialty grain-free canned soups that I like to keep on the shelf. I could use it to just do a stock up like that. I had talked about maybe going to this, it's like a Mennonite bulk food store. And I think they said it's down in Pocahontas, Arkansas. So I think that's what the people in the comments were telling me on the last video. I've never been there, so I don't know. I could go to that, or I could go to 10 Box. The nearest 10 Box is in Corning, Arkansas, and I've never been to that one, but I could go there. I've already done my calculations. So if I leave from our house to that 10 Box, I want to make sure that my savings that I'm getting on those grocery sales is more than the money that I'm spending in gas to get there to the store. It's not really worth the money if I'm paying more in gas to drive there than the savings that I'm getting. Does that make sense? Whenever I'm going to the store in Poplar Bluff, I'm there anyway. So it's not like there's extra money because I'm hitting numerous stores while I'm there in town. But if I make the drive to Corning, I'm not aware of anything else for me to do in Corning. So it would probably just be drive there, go to 10 Box, and come back. I need to make sure it's worth my while. And I think I would actually do a big stock up on the ground beef by doing that and maybe taking advantage of the sale on the tomatoes and stuff like that, it would definitely pay for my gas to get there. It would be a savings as opposed to just going to Walmart. So I am deliberating over doing that. The sale, like I showed you earlier, is good through Tuesday, April 8th, I think. So I have a little bit of time to think about it and make a decision. And if it works with our family schedule, that's another thing too. If we have stuff going on and I just can't leave to go on another shopping trip, then it just is what it is. But that's kind of what I'm thinking. We'll see. I don't know, guys. I feel like I've been shopping less and less here lately. Years ago, guys, I had heaping table full of stuff. On the once a month grocery stock up, I would go in and get 2 carts full of items. And I think this buying less, it's a good thing overall, but it kind of weirds me out a little bit. It's less because we are producing more of our own food. That's a good thing. Like right now, one of our sheep has been butchered and it is being wrapped up in freezer paper and packaged up right now out in the summer kitchen. That's where a lot of the crew is they're doing that stuff out there. We weren't doing that in the past. I was buying lamb, I was buying duck, I was buying other things at the grocery store, and I don't have to do that now. I was buying chicken there before we started raising our own meat birds. So it's a good thing that I'm buying less at the store, but it's also strange to go in and go, there's not really much I need. And even if we had to totally skip this week, it would have been fine if the weather, you know, kept me from going in and Shawn from going in. It wouldn't have been a big deal. We have enough here. I've used the sales often enough that I've got a good stockpile. We're good. It's strange. It's a good kind of strange, but it's strange. So I feel like this video this week is just kind of short and, I don't know, piddly. And I'm sorry. I don't want to waste your all's time. I do hope some of you can go in and get some of the sales. I hope you have better sales in your area than I do this week, but I don't have any control over that. Anyway, I did hope you enjoyed it, even though it was short and not a whole lot of anything, but I hope you enjoyed it. Please do the thumbs up, double check you are subscribed, and share our family's channel with others. It does help our family when you support us in that way, and we appreciate it. Love you guys. We are hanging in there with all the storms and the flooding and all that good stuff, and we are fine. So I don't want you guys to worry about us. We try to be very prepared, and we have a good community around us. So love you guys. You all take care. You all be safe, and I'll see you hopefully, Lord willing, on Monday's video. Bye, guys.
Thanks for watching